Yo, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Yo, I've been pushing this stream back for hours, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to say I apologize for that. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Nets fans is the best fans. Topic of discussion, man. Beasley calls out Melo. Beasley calls out Melo. He said, I'll bust him out. Yo, Michael Beasley, you see what he says? Listen, I don't know how much I believe in this, man. Melo, one of my favorite players. I do not believe that Beasley is just busting Melo ass. I don't believe that shit, yo. I do not believe that if there was a one-on-one between Melo and Carmelo Anthony and Michael Beasley, that Beasley will bust his ass. Game was 30. You know what I'm saying? Game was 30. I just don't see that happening. 21-31, you're not doing that to Melo. Rest in peace to Ananda Lewis. She used to be on, I think, BET. She was like the host. Uh, yeah, man, she was amazing, man. I remember her, man. She was really good host. A really good host, man. She died from breast cancer, man. So, you know, I just want to say, my condolences go out to her and her family, and you know what I'm saying. You know, you got a place in hip hop forever. You will always be remembered. Seriously, love. Shout out to Jelio. He says salute Breezy. What up? What up? Salute. But let me ask the chat, man. Y'all believe this? Y'all agree with um Michael Beasley? Y'all feel like he'll bust Melo ass? I mean, he beat what you call him? He beat Lance Stevenson, but I think Carmelo better than both of these dudes. They just threw Carmelo up in the mix. I always wonder why Carmelo ain't play big three or play but he played 20 years in. Maybe he just tired, man. Maybe he done competing. He a millionaire, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he just focused on his son. You know what I mean? Maybe he ain't trying to get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But if I had to say who's hit, I mean who will win, shout out to Joey. I would say Melo. Hands down too. I don't think it'll be close. If the game is 30, I think it'll be like 30-22. What up, Jay?
What's good?
Chilling, man.
That's
Just
what that's what
addressing
you
this real quick.
that's what you think about Mike Beasley after you seen the work he put in the other day.
Yeah, no, I just think Melo is better than him. I
No,
think
but you
Beasley is
telling
better.
you talking about careers and shit and all of that. I'm talking about you telling me after you saw what Michael Beasley did the other day, you still looking at him saying Melo going to smoke him still.
Uh it might be closer to 22. I'll give you that. But I still got Melo leaving with the win.
I don't know. I ain't seen no Melo footage lately, but the,
Okay.
the the footage I seen was him almost losing the Cayenne, and I don't think that's gonna cut it versus Mike Beasley. He out there playing tough, gritty basketball. Ain't none of
Okay.
that. Ain't none of
Jelly
that. Yeah, we just old men, so we just chilling. We just playing a leisurely game. Ain't none of that.
Jelly, not for 100,000. Ain't nothing usually about 100K, 100
Yeah.
racks.
Nah, I'm telling you. He was telling this nigga, I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. He gonna be like, I'm gonna turn your legs to jello, mellow. I'm gonna turn them knees to jello, mellow.
I don't know. Jelly agree with you here, the comment. So you got the chat. What about you, Notorious? You think Beasley is taking Melo in 101?
Man, Beasley will cook the fuck out of Melo. That shit wouldn't even be
What?
close. He will cook him, bro. Listen, we gotta look at
Wow.
we can't look at this from a career NBA career viewpoint. We gotta look at it from who's playing basketball skill wise. Niggas don't understand. Beasley been busting niggas ass since he was at Kansas State. He was supposed to be one of them ones coming into the league, but the nigga got mental problems. He still balled. The nigga is a bucket. On top of that, he beat LeBron. He beat LeBron in practice when they both played for LA. This is a fact.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
asked
NBA
him
players
they asked him what was the score. He said a lot to a little.
and it was NBA players there to vouch for that, bro. Nobody else beat LeBron that could vouch that say they beat LeBron but him. Niggas can vouch for Beasley and say he beat LeBron in a one-on-one. So I would say that to say this. LeBron's still playing. LeBron's more physical and stronger. Melo's a bucket, but he's older and he don't play defense. Like, Beasley will obliterate him. Like, for real.
Damn.
Melo, so you saying Melo can't keep up with Beasley? Okay.
Fuck no. Did you see what he did to Lance Stevenson?
Yep, I did.
It's on YouTube.
I seen it. We recapped it.
But look, I'm not saying that if Melo can't get in shape and do that same shit. Cause I seen Melo give people work, but most of the time when I be seeing him play now, they just be leisurely buckets. Like last summer when he was playing against Julius Randle, that was just leisurely buckets. It wasn't like no money on
that's
the
some
line.
open
It wasn't
gym
high
shit.
stakes.
Like Jay said, like Melo ain't.
That's LA Fitness. You talk about LA Fitness?
They just was chilling.
But like Jay said, Melo ain't never been no real gritty player. And on top of that, he really not in shape like that, and he ain't been playing like that. Like Beasley will get that nigga work, like for real.
Okay. So you say Melo ain't got a chance because he ain't in shape. He living life like a millionaire, eating lobster.
Even if he was in shape, I just don't think he's physical enough to keep up with Beasley. I don't. Melo don't play defense.
Said Melo one of the more physical. They said Melo one of the more physical players in the NBA ever, bro.
Listen, to me, I ain't never seen Melo as a physical player. He physical, but he more of a finesse player. Shoot you out of the gym, get a bucket, midi you to death. When you ever see Melo play bully ball?
Nah, he played bully ball to get to his midi.
But I'm just saying it's more physical niggas like LeBron. This nigga Beasley is giving work to. Like,
okay.
Melo would have to shoot this nigga out of the gym and not give Beasley the ball. He bet not miss.
Cold game then, bro. Y'all
but
both got Melo.
The thing is, I say that.
What would the score be? What would the score be?
What was they playing to? 31?
I think it's gonna be a lot to a little with a cup. Yeah, 31. You think it's gonna be a lot to a little with a cup of them?
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't think Melo would do as good as Lance Stevenson just did against Beasley. And Lance Stevenson was getting up in Beasley's shit. Like he was super physical with him. And Beasley still was getting to his spot, still getting buckets. Am I lying?
Nah, you right. You right, but I think Melo. I think you underestimating Melo a little bit.
All right.
I think you underestimating Melo a little bit, and I think Breeze underestimating Beasley a little bit.
But I'm saying, so you saying that Melo would be able to keep up and be physical with Beasley, like do a better job than Lance Stevenson did?
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
Because I think Melo is going to be more efficient on offense, so he's going to be able to keep possession longer than Lance Stevenson was able to.
That's true.
And that's going to be a big part of it, because if he got to guard, Son, but Son got to guard him too.
That's true.
And Melo is a bust.
That was the thing. I'm glad you said that, and I think that's why Melo will win, because Lance's game was predicated on defense, and that being the spearhead of what his game was. And that wasn't the case. He wasn't jumping while Beasley was taking jump shots. So Beasley is taking jump shots, saying, right, these are professionals. When you take a jumper, there's no defense there. Like there's no hand there. He's just seeing.
Nah,
right,
bro. He was contesting his jumpers and he was pushing the nigga. Even Beasley was like, dog, you was pushing me.
But what I'm
this
saying
nigga Beasley caught a couple crazy jumpers with this nigga right in his face.
He wouldn't leave his
feet.
You. No, Lance wouldn't leave his feet. Every time Beasley would take a jump shot, Lance was not leaving his feet.
But Breeze, that was after Beasley broke his spirit. He was doing it the beginning of the game, and Beasley was still getting to his spot, shooting over this nigga.
He was.
I don't know, man. I don't
That
remember
shit was a wash.
I don't
No, but
remember
All I'm
That
that.
shit
saying
was
is,
a
bro, I
wash.
don't
I
think
don't know if you just pulled up, Leaf, but the point is that Joey is saying Beasley or cook Melo, and this nigga Breeze is saying Melo or cook Breezy. I mean Beasley, and I'm
I
saying
don't think he could. I said that, but to y'all make a good y'all make a good pushback. I'll
I
say
mean,
26, 31,
we
26.
talking
But I'm
about
giving it to Melo, bro. I'm there's no way
we
I
talk
think
if we,
Beasley win this game, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Breeze, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, listen, I know way more personally about Beasley, bro, than I ever would know about Melo, bro. Like, Beasley was one of the few niggas, bro. Like when back when I was in high school, him, Lance, a couple of other niggas from that draft area, bro. They came up and they was playing pickup games, bro. Like my junior year in high school. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, listen, Melo right now, I don't know where Melo is right now as a basketball player, bro. Like
he's a
this nigga Melo about
basketball
to go in the
dad.
Hall of Fame.
He's a basketball
Yeah,
dad. That's what he
yeah,
is.
that's what he is. That's exactly what he is. He a basketball dad, bro. Like, if anything, I think his son is his main go. His son in that show is his main go-to.
Yo,
Like,
bro,
I got a problem.
I wish Breeze had the
I
footage. But I
What
seen a
footage?
conversation with Melo and Cayenne talking about who will win in a one-on-one. And Melo didn't seem that confident against Cayenne. Like he was saying he would win,
exactly.
but Cayenne, like, yo, I'll cook you, old man. Stop playing with me, man. Like,
Exactly, bro. Like my nigga, if your own son, bro, like it is not fearing you to the point where it's like, hey, I can't take dad, bro, at no point. My nigga, what makes you think Beasley is, bro? Like this is
right.
a nigga, bro, fresh off
That's your argument,
like
bro. You
two
ain't gotta.
blunts and some cigars, bro. Get on the
But,
court, niggas can't do nothing with him. This
bro,
nigga
that
Lance
shit.
been
But it ain't
working out
about,
the entire
bro.
year.
Listen, you don't have to be scared to lose. Like you could be fully confident that you're gonna win and still lose. Like I don't think Melo
Yeah, but
needs to
confidence
strike
goes a
fear.
long way.
Beasley is not the
I don't
player
I
you
don't
try
think
to
it's a
strike fear with, bro. It's just
I
not.
mean,
It
but
doesn't matter who it is, bro. He beat LeBron. How would he be scared to play anybody? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even like
He
that's
said
not
the
even the point
only
I'm
person
going.
he lost to was Bam. He said the only person he
Yeah,
lost to was Bam.
Bam is an active player, nigga. I don't think it's a retired nigga that could beat Beasley. I don't think it's a retired nigga that could fuck with Beast, bro.
that's
I
a
said it.
fact. Hey,
I
Leaf,
don't think
tell
it's
this
a
nigga.
nigga that's
Hey, Leaf, tell
retired
this
that can
nigga.
fuck with
Leaf,
Beast.
Leaf, tell this nigga that Beasley beat LeBron 1-on-1 when they both was with the Lakers.
Yes, that happened, bro. That happened
Bro,
numerous
I
times.
seen the clip, bro. I seen the clip. Listen,
It's
man.
I'm gonna tell you,
I'm still
Breeze.
going with Melo, bro. I'm still going Melo, bro. It could be close as I want
Listen,
it to be. I got Melo
I
winning this
want to
shit.
go with Melo, bro, but I can't, bro. I can't go with Melo. The reason why I can't go with Melo is for these reasons, bro. Your
Oh
son
yeah. Yo,
is trying to play
I
you.
put that there for your son, bro.
Nigga, I wanted to go with Lance
Cause you
Stevenson
said
because
you
he's
be
from Brooklyn, but I knew he wasn't beating Beasley.
I
you
knew
see
Lance.
that shit,
I
Breezo?
knew Lance wasn't fucking with Beasley,
What you
bro.
talking
I was
about?
like,
The
yo,
drills on the page.
I
I put
played
that there
against Lance
for your son.
personally, nigga.
Because you said you be training them and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Yeah. We seen it earlier. Thank you. I didn't even
Yeah.
realize you did that for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You gotta get niggas. You gotta get niggas in like that's in currently in the NBA to go against Bees, bro. Like Bam is the only nigga to beat Bees in a 1-on-1. He is a current NBA player in his 20s.
But so hold
That
on,
just goes to show.
hold on, Ice. I'm gonna do the same thing. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do the same thing. Um, but this is not just a versus. He's saying he'll bust Melo's ass. Pause.
And
Now I'm
I believe him.
hold on. Let me just say this. When I think about somebody that happening to somebody, that's me. If game is 30, one person got 30, one player got 30, and the next person got within 15 to 20 points. If I beat you by
That's it.
more than I don't come on, man. I can't let y'all do that to Melo. He's not.
Listen,
Melo is scoring over 20, bro. Are you fucking kidding me?
Melo ain't been Melo in a long time, bro. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie to you.
Wow. You
Lance,
got
I'm not
Lance
gonna lie
Stevenson is
to
in,
you, bro.
else, man.
and I'm not saying Lance Stevenson is in better
I'm
shape.
not. Listen, Melo as a player, bro, in all time is light years much more accomplished than Bees.
Beasley.
But we all know this. Like in turn, even on the college
No, I'm
level,
not
if you
saying
take
that. I'm not debating that.
if no, I'm just doing a comparison. Freshman year to freshman year, bro. Player to player, bro. Melo did something astronomical. But if you
But Beasley, but
if you
Beasley
look
was a
at the
beast in college
numbers,
though. Beasley
Nah,
was a
but
Beasley
beast
that's
in
nigga was
college.
out of
listen.
control.
Listen, what I'm again, I want to say this because I think I'm being. I don't want that to be the narrative on why I think Melo will beat Beasley. Got nothing to do with that, and more everything him having a whole phone booth offense. Melo in a small
And you think
space.
Beasley don't
Learn
got
how to
that?
score.
Bro,
Bro, hold on. Let me make my point. What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about what Beasley got. I seen Beasley play. I haven't seen Melo play in a competitive space like Beasley did. But from what I've seen, the way Melo plays, he didn't need a lot of pick and rolls. He didn't need a lot of back posts. He didn't need to go back door. He didn't need to he was able to get ISO situations and score.
so
And
can I
not
can I
only that,
can I say this? I don't want to talk about.
not only that, Notorious. I see him speak on defenses, IQ wise, about how defenses will gravitate towards him and play him in this, make him be in a small space because they jumping in the passing
Listen,
lanes because they looking to double or triple them or whatever the case may be. He's an
can,
intelligent player. The advantage I give y'all, which is a big advantage, is that Beasley is actively competing right now,
I,
and
I'm.
he's somebody that need that 100K more than Melo need
Can I
that
say this?
100K.
Can I say
So
this?
off of hunger and just being ready, yeah, it might be even
Not even that though.
31-28. I
Hold
don't
up,
know,
not
man.
even that
I
though.
don't know. I ain't giving
Breeze,
it to
breeze,
Beasley.
breeze.
And, my
Listen,
nigga,
we got. Hold
if
up,
you
hold
need
up.
an
We got.
NBA,
Hold up, Lee. We gotta understand, bro. I've been following Beasley. Like I've been following Melo too. You gotta understand, Beasley. This is what he does. He grew up 1v1. He's a park nigga. So all of that NBA shit, backdoor cut, none of that matters. It's some niggas who just get busy when it comes to that 1v1 shit. And Beasley is one of those niggas. NBA player, park legend, you are going to get that work. That is what he
that's a
does.
fact. That's a fact. And listen, and just to paint the picture for you, bro. Like it's NBA niggas, bro. Like currently, bro, that could probably take B's, but it's very few of them. It ain't that many of them, bro. Like he said, he lost to Bam, bro. Like Bam is what 6'9", 6'10", about 240, 250 something, and we already know what Bam game look like 1v1, bro. Like Bam got a crazy skill set. We seen Bam in summer leagues go crazy, bro. Like in the off season. But I here to tell you, there's not a nigga that is retired from the NBA today that can fuck with Bees one on one. I
Chat,
promise you.
Yeah, I concur
chat,
on that, bro.
chat. Throw it in.
I
Yo, how y'all feel
promise you,
about this
bro.
conversation? I can obviously see that we're gonna be at a
I will put the
staleness.
bread up.
Listen, if anybody in the chat think that Beasley, and again, the question isn't when. Like let's just keep it what it is, not what we making it, not whether or not. I'm saying that even if Beasley gets the win, he's not busting Melo's ass. He's not winning from 10 points. I'm not giving y'all that.
I
I
think
He
he
think
winning
Melo.
will.
that shit by
Listen,
5
I
or
think
more, bro.
I think Melo will
I
win,
don't even
but
think
I
he
just want the
winning.
chat to know. Wait,
Like I said, I don't even
who
think he
Beasley?
winning.
Melo is gonna win, I think, but I
Oh
don't
no.
think. I
Nah,
I,
y'all
I
niggas
would
is
have
sick.
Melo.
I think I got
I would have
Beasley.
No,
Melo.
niggas do not. Yo,
Yo,
Beasley is one
I
of the
got
ones,
that nigga
bro.
Beasley going away, bro. Like y'all niggas,
oh man.
ain't
Bro,
nobody
Melo.
finna
The
do
thing
this to
is,
me.
yo, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I watched the game, right? I don't think Melo is gonna miss as much as Lance Stevenson or Beasley was missing.
That's a fact.
Facts.
I give you that.
I think he's gonna
Facts.
make those shots. I
Uh huh.
personally. But when
Exactly.
it comes to, but look,
Melo muscle memory, bro, is a lot better than niggas than a lot of niggas, bro. Like, I mean,
because
in one
Melo
v,
is a pure bucket and always been that. So if you
that's a
only
fact.
talking about getting buckets,
That's a
Melo could
fact.
get buckets, but I ain't saying Beasley not gonna get his neither. That's what. But if I had to put money on it, I would think that Melo is gonna win. But I'm not taking nothing away from neither one of them. I would have to see
Nah.
it because Styles makes fights sometimes.
I
That's
We
what
gotta
mean,
I
I
understand
don't
this,
just
think
ain't
I
see
don't
Breeze,
think
Melo on
because
the
Melo
court.
is
I
making
just
that
ain't see
shit.
Melo on the court in a
Right.
while, bro.
I'm
Like,
not
Hold
saying
on. Right.
Melo a
No,
bucket.
that's
I'm not
fair.
saying Melo not a bucket, but in basketball, he's not faster than Beasley. He's not physical enough with Beasley. So if
But he's
Melo
more
gonna win,
skilled.
he
you
better
said Melo ain't
hit
physical
all his
enough?
shots.
Hold up,
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
Yo,
hold
Breeze,
on,
this is what I'm
he was
hold
saying.
saying that
on,
earlier
No,
that Melo
hold
wasn't
I said
on.
physical.
if
I
he
was like,
Time
no,
out,
stop saying that Melo's not physical, bro. He
time
is a
out.
physical player. Hold on, let me say this. Kobe Bryant said the most physical player he played against was Carmelo Anthony, just for
Nigga,
context.
Paul Pierce co-signed that shit too. That nigga said,
Bro,
bro, Melo was the nigga that I did not want to go against. Nigga said, I'd rather guard Kobe,
bro,
and
hold on, let me tell
I'd rather guard Kobe or LeBron.
bro, bro, Paul George said the reason he played Melo the first time is because Granger called out sick. He ain't want to guard Melo when he was on the Nuggets. He missed the game. He wasn't
y'all
even.
niggas talk about some
Hold on,
shit that
hold
happened
on. Listen,
15 years
listen,
ago. Come
listen,
on, man.
listen. It was a thing. I gotta let you know because of the way he played the game, because of the way he was his physicality. Players was missing games, not even injured, just missing games, so they wouldn't have to guard
Yeah,
Melo.
but do
If
he
they
play
be getting
defense
beat
though?
up, yeah, that's true.
Can he gonna be physical on offense and give everything on offense? On
right,
defense, he's not physical.
yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I get you.
but
I get you.
offensively, physically on offense, that's how he wear you down, bro. Like, I mean, you ain't got enough energy for your offense, bro.
That's true.
Once you get a couple of shoulder leans and a couple of back to the basket, baby you down type of buckets, my nigga, you understand Melo a whole lot better, bro. Like, I'm telling you, listen, Melo, in terms of like just being physical, bro. Like, listen, they listen. I've seen Melo put niggas in a chair. Like
Mhm.
literally, bro. Put some of the greatest defenders in a chair and like, yo, the nigga Draymond himself said it, bro. And Draymond ain't a small nigga. Draymond himself said it. He said, yo, yo, give me the ball. That nigga went to the same move 2 plays in a row.
Mhm.
2 plays in a
Yo,
row on this nigga.
listen. All right, so look, man, we're gonna agree to disagree. We're gonna revisit this conversation. You know
I
what I'm
still got
saying? A
bees
lot of
winning that
things.
shit.
A lot of I got Melo winning. You know what I'm saying? And to the point, that's us adding to it. But he said he'll bust his ass, and we agree that if the score win is 30, and one player got 30, and another player got 15 to 19, yeah, you bust his ass. But if you got my thing, a good game is a 3 to 5 point game. If you got 25 to 31, I can respect that. If you got like that score with 30-21, regardless of Lance dancing and all of that shit, throwing nutmeg, throwing it between his legs. When you look at the end score and him having 21, I don't see what the fuck he was so happy about. Yeah, you might have been trying to entertain the crowd, but he almost got into a fight. He almost he was doing the most. He was distracted, bro. Like, and at the end of the day, I don't think you're gonna get that from a Melo. Melo all business.
He
Ain't
was
none of
down
that shit
29 to
getting to
Bro,
him.
13 at one point, bro.
Melo,
Like Bees
listen.
could
Bro,
have
so
ended
that
the
means
game at
hold on.
31 to 13.
Exactly.
Exactly. I mean, he was just doing that for the entertainment part of it. You know what I'm saying? All these people that spent their fine, hard-earned money, give them a show. You know what I mean? But
That's a
31-21
fact.
is still work.
Yeah, that
That's
still
still
works.
work.
Lance is lucky to even get that much because Bees had him up by way more than that, and he
Bees
had
had
games.
him. Bees had him 29 to 13,
Yes,
nigga. Like
exactly,
he gave that nigga extra 8 points. Nigga said, "I was
exactly.
mad you get 12."
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, Breeze. If the nigga can beat LeBron, LeBron is a
Shit is
physical,
serious, man.
athletic demon. If he can beat LeBron, he can fucking beat Melo. I don't care what you say, bro.
I don't know if I mean I got
I
him
think
beating
I think
Melo.
Melo might could be a better one-on-one player than LeBron.
He way
And
better
Melo
than Melo.
definitely got a
Yeah,
better
but
bag than LeBron.
Melo,
I
he
And,
think
can go.
in
Yeah.
terms
No,
of
but
one of
and I'm
LeBron
a
not
plays
saying LeBron don't
defense,
got
and
no
LeBron is
bag.
physical.
nah. In terms of 1v1 comp, bro, Melo is really the only nigga that's left in terms of retired niggas for Beasley, bro. Like all the rest of these niggas, is in the
Yo, y'all,
NBA.
I think y'all giving Beasley too much props, but I don't know. Maybe I
Can
could be
you name
bugging.
a retired nigga that can take this nigga
Man,
other
I
than
want to see.
outside of Melo?
Yo, I want to see all of it. I want to see if KG and Paul Pierce jump in the chat.
No.
If fucking, I want to see
Paul
whoever.
Pierce, you see what kind of life he living. He
That nigga
definitely
Paul
live.
Pierce.
Hey,
That nigga Paul Pierce he don't want none of Joe Johnson, nigga.
yo, just
That nigga
because,
heard Joe
Joe
Johnson
Johnson
name, he
playing
was like,
with
nah.
me.
I think Joe
Joe
Johnson would be a
Johnson
good
Joe
matchup for
Johnson,
Beasley.
nigga.
Joe
Joe
Johnson would be
Johnson
a
was
good
killing
matchup.
that
Tracy
nigga when he
McGrady.
got to the
Yeah,
Nets.
Matter of fact,
yeah.
right now I'm watching a video. Tracy McGrady started a one-on-one league in his crib. He not playing in it, but shit, T Mac, nigga,
Where the footage at? Where the content at?
it's on YouTube.
Okay. All right, we finna get
Did,
there.
did, did Melo
Listen,
say he would
this
play him? Melo said he wouldn't play him, right?
I don't know,
I
but
ain't hear no
I would
response
love
from
to
Melo
see
yet.
it though.
I don't think
Yeah, Melo ain't gonna
He
play.
got a
Melo,
whole
I don't
podcast,
know
bro. He
Melo.
gotta
I don't know if
address
Melo
this, man.
responded to that.
He
yeah,
gonna
he don't want
respond.
that work.
He
Melo
got
going
a
to the
whole
Hall of Fame and
podcast,
he got a
man.
son. My nigga, his son is about to commit to college and he going to the Hall of Fame. Melo ain't got time for this shit.
He about to
Stop it.
respond. He
You mean
That's why the nigga
he
Beasley
gotta
said it.
respond. He gotta respond. He a hooper,
he got a
man.
podcast? He gotta say something.
He
I
gotta
mean, he
Yo,
respond.
probably
listen,
is gonna say something.
listen. I look at it for what it's worth, right? For the most part, I know the anticipation behind this is going to get somebody, a fan like me, to get to buy it. That's a fact. And I'm gonna recap it, all of that. I like the element of one-on-one. I think it's something that should be took serious
Mm-hmm.
from the NBA and to be added to the All-Star game. Now, whether they do or don't, on them. But fans like me hope it happens.
Hold up, I got a question before we move on. Wasn't Beasley and Melo on the Knicks together?
I don't know.
Y'all
Beasley
remember
was on
that?
the Knicks. He was on the Knicks. I don't know if they was on there together though.
Hold up, I gotta see if he was on the Knicks the same time as Melo. Hold up, before we move from this shit, because ain't no way Beasley's just hollering this shit for nothing. He don't strike me as the type of nigga that's just gonna just talk out his ass and not. Come on, nah. Ain't no way. Hold up, I gotta see if Beasley and Melo is on the same team together or something, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro.
Yo,
Niggas ain't
listen.
gonna. We not gonna move past this, nah.
Hold on, not somehow I'm not pressed to know. I know that the Knicks is wild and they trying to ask for other team coaches. They fired their own head coach that got them to the fucking Eastern Conference Finals, and now they're trying to get everybody else head coach. It's just disgusting. It should not be allowed to just unmitigated gall. I know a lot of people like to throw that word around, but seriously, the unmitigated gall of a franchise to do a coach the way they did him, and then so much so, the other coaches they go and try to get them. The first one they tried to get was Kid, and that's because of Jalen Brunson. Like, yo, they just don't care, bro. They just have no like the stuff that makes you the team, the franchise to go forward. Like, it's no loyalty, yeah, no consistency of
Mm.
it's just nasty, man.
Yo, my bad.
I really don't like it, bro. I
Yeah, my
don't
bad.
like it.
Yeah. I don't like that shit neither. But my bad. I just checked it. Melo was all off the Knicks before Beasley got there. I was about to flip out, but quiet as kept. Beasley for the minutes that he played, bro. These numbers ain't bad. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I'm seeing a lot of double digit scoring, my nigga, and a nigga barely played.
It
He
better
only had
it better not be no numbers worse than Cam Thomas. As much as y'all be having Cam Thomas slander.
not. I mean, my nigga. Well, Cam Thomas is playing 31 minutes a game, my nigga. This nigga only played. His highest was 32, and that was in year 3, and he was only taking 17 shots a game, bro. So I mean,
Only?
yeah, only
What you mean only? Only
17
17
shots.
shots. 17 shots is not nothing to sneeze at. That's you. You taking
I mean,
17 shots. You
but
gotta
he
be the
only took.
second or third option.
I mean, but he took that for 1 year in Minnesota, my nigga. Like, if
So
I'm not
hold on.
mistaken.
So he been the second or third option for 1 year, basically.
Probably, I say probably third if I had to guess, bro. Like, but Minnesota during that time, they probably had Kevin Love. Or, I want to say that's 2011, but that was the only one time that he played over 30 minutes a game. Everything is like 24, 23, 20, 15, 21, 18, 16, 22, 11.
So you telling
Yeah,
me he wasn't even good enough as Cam Thomas that he could get consistent minutes?
nigga. You saw the nigga play, bro. So I mean, it is what it
Nah, I'm
is.
just fucking with you, cause maybe just always don't be making them same excuses for Cam. But
Facts. But hold on. Let's just kind of change the lanes. I wanted to get into game three. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and only because y'all know I watched the game, I'm not going to do it. The game come on at 8:30. I tried to come early. A bunch of shit happened. My son went to go to the park. I went to go hoop with my son. A bunch of different shit. But case in point, I'm gonna be back for the recap right after the game. You know what I'm saying? That's the real live to tap into. I was just trying to do some extra work. I mean. But another thing that I thought was interesting, I can't pull up the graphics right now, but I will before the end of the stream. The most game winners came from mid range. You know what I'm saying? Not the 3-pointer, not the free throw line, but the mid range. And I just thought it was interesting to say with players like SGA and Halliburton in the, you know what I'm saying, in the finals, and you see Halliburton had a mid range winner, and then you just see SGA, he's known for, you know what I'm saying, the mid range. And I just want to say, if the mid range is back, I'm here for it. If the NBA is a changing back to making the mid range important, just as important as a 3-pointer, right? Then yes, I'm for it. I am waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. Cam Thomas is one of my players because of it. Carmelo Anthony is one of my favorite players because of it. Michael Jordan was one of my favorite players because of it, and etc. and so on. I even like Booker, low key from the Suns because he got the mid range. But there's other shit that I don't like about Booker, but he's a good player. But slowing it down, game three, I got Halliburton going off 20-25 points, double. He's gonna have a lot of assists. I think that building is ready to erupt. That's what I think. I think Indiana wins game three. Probably close to the spread, single digit game, but I got the Pacers winning game three. How y'all feel about it?
I don't know.
Jay?
I feel like I kind of agree with you, but like I keep saying, I don't got no predictions for this series. I just want to see good basketball. Like if what the fuck I think happened, I'm probably not going to be happy. I want to see some unpredictable shit. I want to see some shit that I did not expect. That shit was crazy. Oh shit! Because I don't really care about neither one of these teams. Not to say it like that. They just ain't the Nets. But
Word.
I fuck with OKC, and I like the run that Halliburton is making. So I ain't really got no picks, no favoritism, no nothing towards nobody.
Yeah.
I just think, just like I was saying with the Michael Beasley shit, I just don't like when niggas underestimate a worthy opponent.
Yeah, now
And
listen. Both of them are worthy opponents. I would never say that Beasley not a worthy opponent. I watched the game. I see how he scored his points. I see how he got the mid range. He got the step back. Like that's tough to guard. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be in the
it
park.
wasn't just like a mid range. It was like spin into the mid range, hezzy, ooh, pull. Like he was cooking. Right, he was chaining moves
That
together
shit's tough
and
to guard,
executing.
bro.
Nigga was drive to the rim, up, stop,
Mhm.
under, scoop, score.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, he was doing a lot for Lance to guard. And again, I don't know what it was, but that conditioning mean a lot because once Lance stopped jumping, I know even me as a just the difference between being a spot up shooter and a jump shooter. A jump shooter, you don't shoot the ball until after you jump. Once you jump, then you could shoot the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And then you just could see over the defender. It's no hand in your face. If you don't jump and you're a spot up shooter, the hand in your face, and that's good defense on the defensive side of the ball. But if you jump and you're a professional player, or I used to be a professional basketball player, bro, you can see the rim is no hand in your face. That shit makes all the difference in the world, bro. But yeah, what you got on this, Notorious? Who you think win game 3?
He probably stepped away
Can
for
you
a
hear
second.
me? I'm
Yeah,
here.
we get
Yeah.
I think OKC going to assert their dominance, man. I think they're going to make this a statement game and take the series back over. I think they're going to win it.
You said OKC gonna win it?
Yeah, I think they're going to win this game.
Okay.
It's not going to be easy though. I think it's going to come fire. You know what I mean? But I think he's going to pull it off.
No, I feel you. Shit, time will tell, man. I'm anxious to see what's gonna happen. I think that we gotta see what this young team plays like on the road. This is the first time. It's like a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? You lose that first game at home, you gotta respond. As of now, the Indiana Pacers got home court advantage. And I think they utilized that tonight. I think the fans are the 6th man while it's a 5-on-5. Don't let Obi Toppin get the dunking. Don't let Halliburton hit a 3 and OKC got to call an early timeout in the first quarter. Don't let certain shit happen where the fans can get involved heavy early. The Pacers definitely going, you know what I'm saying, try to start off and win that first quarter. The first quarter is going to be very important. The way that Halliburton start is going to speak a lot. I heard Jace mention the stat, and on top of that, I think that the dude Halliburton being aggressive early in the game put pressure on SGA. You only make him play one side of the ball. If you gotta guard him and worry about guarding him, but then nobody gotta worry about bruh. Nah. I still disagree with that. I'm not going with the narrative just because they defense is this and that. Halliburton could easily heat up. And yeah, man. Halliburton
Easily.
20. I think he's dropping 20 for sure. Yeah. That's a fact.
Yo, time out. Time the fuck out. Hold up. I don't think niggas been paying attention to Indiana enough this season, bro, but you have been paying attention to them in the playoffs. You know how many 25, you know how many times this nigga scored over 20 this season? 20 times. That's it. That's 1/3 of the year. This nigga is not the bucket that you think he is, especially not against this defense. I'm tired of it. Yo, oh my God. I'm about to flip. Because from game 1 all the way to game 2, all I heard was, yo, man, niggas gotta stop counting Halliburton out. Yo, I'm telling you, Indiana could pull this off, bro. OKC ain't that unbeatable. Okay, yo, listen to me when I tell you, bro. And I'm not gonna say this shit no more.
I'm not.
Hold on. Before you say it, let me record it so when they lose tonight, I can play it back. I can play it back. Let me put my record on.
Put your record on. Matter of fact, record it to your goddamn
Halliburton
show.
scored 20 tonight. That's what I believe that.
Halliburton scores 20. That's 20 points. That you got him scoring just 20. That's it.
No. 20 plus. That's
strong plus. Strong plus. Would you give me is that 20? Is that in the high 20s? That's what you're telling me.
I'm saying 20, like 25.
Like
strong 25. Like 25.
You don't sound confident in that 25.
I'm
asking you.
I'm saying
is
25.
That in the high 20s?
I think you get 25.
The plus is 25.
Facts.
Is he getting 20? Is he getting 25 in garbage time, or is he getting 25? All right, yo, Indiana.
Nah, I think Carlisle's seen enough. I think Carlisle's seen the statistics, seen it in real time.
Carlisle
they cannot. Yeah, If you try to get the offense started without Halliburton, you can't beat this team. Halliburton has to be heavy emphasis on the offense. He has to not only facilitate, but look for his own shot. And he got to do it early and often. Once he could do that, Neesmith going to heat up anyway. He's been one of the most consistent, you know what I'm saying, shooters this series. God. So I'm saying that to say,
you know what?
If Halliburton start off, the team will follow. If he heat up early, the whole team is going to follow. Obi Toppin going to be hitting 3-pointers. I believe that shit. I think Obi Toppin going to hit like 2 3-pointers tonight. That's what. So you saying Obi Toppin can't hit 2 3-pointers? That's what you saying.
My nigga, Obi Toppin had 17 in game 1, and they all off the bench and they won. He can have a couple of 3-pointers. I'm not saying that it ain't gonna be a close game. It probably is. All I'm trying to tell you is that, bro, like anything that you think that the Indiana Pacers could throw at these niggas offensively, I promise you, OKC got what it takes to counteract that shit. I promise you, bro. Like I don't know why niggas is spinning their heads. It's going. You know what it's going. You know what it's going.
Because I'm from a Show State, you can't just tell me some shit. I just believe it because you say it.
Fine. I gotta say it. And once they show you it's gonna take 2 more OKC ass whoopings for niggas to believe. Man, yo, man, India
is not packing up the Pacers. No fucking.
That's all it's gonna take. That's all it's gonna take. It's 2
fucking way. This series goes to 6 or 7. 7.
This series is over in 5.
4-3.
This series is over in fucking 5, bro. Like, I can't believe we arguing about this shit, bro. Like,
because, bro, the Pacers show that just because you look at the box scores and or a team,
the Pacers ain't show shit.
Hold on,
they can get lucky. That's what they showed.
The Warriors lose with the best record in the league.
I don't give a shit what the Warriors did. I'm talking about now.
Is it true or
not? My memory shot.
Yeah,
I've been drinking today. My memory shot. I've been drinking today.
You see what I'm saying? But look, all I'm saying is it's been shown in recent history, in recent memory, that if the best team in the regular season gets to the finals, they can lose the fucking finals. I am not hearing all of this OKC fitting to win in 5 games when they lost their first game at home.
And 75% of the time, if you lose the first game, you lose the series.
Come on. That's 70. Then it's only 25% after the 75%. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. The Pacers
y'all niggas keep following this the dump shit that's going on. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Game winner? Hold on. Who had a better game winner than game winner than Halliburton in the finals? I asked you this. Who had a better game winner than Halliburton in the finals?
You said better?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, that shit happened before I had a mustache.
My nigga, you asked the question, bro. You ain't asked how long ago it was, bro. Like niggas want. What we talking about? Niggas want to go all the. Niggas want to have. They want to have everything on their terms, bro. That's what it is.
No. I'm lying. Dirk Nowitzki. Dirk did some work against Miami in the finals, the game winners and shit. Didn't he get a couple game winners?
No, it wasn't no game winners because Miami was ass that year, bro. There wasn't no need for no game winners. He was beating them niggas convincingly, bro. Like it wasn't no need for that shit. So like the games was close, but he pulled away in the 4th quarter. Pause. So I mean, like realistically, bro, like all I'm gonna tell niggas is this. Whatever you think Indiana's gonna pull off, bro, like I promise you, bro, like that shit gonna go left and niggas is gonna think. And all niggas is gonna have is the memory of game 1 of this finals. That's all they're gonna have.
I'm not letting none of y'all on the panel until I recite and bar breakdown what the Heliante, what the Halliburton. Do not let the Pacers win this game. I'm on everything, bro.
Let the Pacers win this game.
If the Pacers win this game, I'm doing a bar breakdown until I get the Halliburton before I even start doing content.
So we
Facts.
hyping up the pace. So we hyping up the Pacers now. This is where we at.
Oh, I'm saying that
Nah,
NBA
well,
too. Why would
somebody
it not
gotta
be
hype them
okay?
up because you hyping up OKC, so it gotta be balanced.
Nigga, you hyped up OKC before they
No,
even
no,
got here.
I just had a valid assessment of their talent. Now you just glazing.
Yo,
No,
that,
I want to hear that shit. Nah. Don't try to sugar it up, nigga. You was hyping up OKC the last
No,
2 years. You was like,
no, I wasn't hyping them. I was just telling you
yes,
that
you
they are.
was.
No, look, I was just telling you that they're a good team and they
oh
could make it to the finals,
man.
which they did. So I was right, but I'm not glazing them and saying they definitely gonna steamroll these niggas because I don't feel that way personally. If it happened, you right, but I don't think they're gonna steamroll these niggas.
Listen,
Oh man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, listen, I think tonight's game gonna be close, to be honest with you, bro. But I got OKC winning in a close game. I don't really like that Indiana Magic, that whatever that bullshit was, bro. That shit done ran out of juice. Ain't no more genie in a
Bro.
bottle shit. Ain't no more rubber the magic lamp. None of that, bro. Like
Yeah,
these niggas, bro. I got
I got
OKC winning a close
What,
game.
listen.
so what made you
This
think
is
if they had magic? What made you think they lost their magic just because they lost one game?
No, this because not because they lost one game. They lost one game convincingly. It wasn't like that wire to wire. When you get in your ass, what wire to wire, bro? Like, and
Shit, the
they
somehow
other
it,
game
wasn't
before
getting their
that was a
asses
wire
whipped.
to wire game too, and they won
They
at the
were
yeah,
wire.
yo, listen.
I
If you no,
understand
come
that,
on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
and that was
come on, come
because of a
on.
coaching.
If
That was
you going
because of a
into the fourth
coaching
quarter,
error.
well, no, hold on, time out. If you, hold on. If you're going into the fourth quarter and you down by 9, you are not getting your ass whooped in the NBA. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. So first and
First off,
foremost. Second
they
off,
win in the
so
first
hold
quarter.
on.
They win in the
Second
fourth
off,
quarter. They was down by 12, bro.
hold on. Second off, the Pacers did their job more than the OKC did their job. The Pacers' job was to get one on the road before they come home. They did that. The home court advantage is in their favor because of that. Now, if the Pacers win one as a fourth seed, they just did what they were supposed to do. They get that advantage by winning both. I'm not saying they're going to win both, but I am saying that for them to win on the road versus the quote unquote best team and an offensive play won the game. Yeah, they big confident. I don't think it's this 5. I got it 7, and I'm gonna go Pacers just because I'm a rebel. Fuck it. Like, yo, I want to see what's gonna happen, man. Listen, I hope I'm hyping y'all up. The game about to come on in 9 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes or whatever it is. Enjoy the game, man. I'm gonna be back right after the game. We gonna see what's what. And I am pulling up Rap Genius, Halliburton lyrics, all of that. If the Pacers win, that's at least what I can do.
And it depending on like, because I already know what's gonna happen if the Pacers lose. I already know what's gonna happen if the Pacers lose, bro. You gonna take your sweet ass time getting back on stream, bro. Like this thing gonna be like,
nope. If y'all don't want to do a sing along when the Pacers win, y'all gotta wait.
A sing along is crazy.
Nigga said a sing along. Like so we rooting for the Pacers now. That's what we doing. Okay.
No. I'm just saying, to Jay's point, I want to see something competitive. You know what I mean? I don't want to see a sweep. I want it to go as, you know what I'm saying, as far as it
ain't gonna be a sweep.
Hold on, not because of the referees, but because of game winners, like what Halliburton did. That's what I want to see. You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to say, listen, it's 5 to 10 minutes before the game start. Get all your snacks and
get your popcorn ready.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get ready to watch the game. That's what I'm fitting to do. That's why I'm closing out. And again, man, y'all already know what it is. The Pacers and the Thunder in there, but Nets fans is the best fans. Shout out to everything Brooklyn Nets, John, Notorious, Leaf. This is JTV. Myself, I gotta get with you later, John. I gotta get ready for the game and all of this. You know what I mean?
Nah, no problem, Breeze. I just have one thing to say. Knicks are cooked. This is Brooklyn summer. Let's go. That's all I had to say. Thank you, Breeze.
That's what that is welcome. That is welcome.
That
was great content.
Appreciate it, Jay.
This is why Nets fans is the best fans. Enjoy tonight's game. I'm back. If the Pacers lose or win, right after for a recap. We got a link, bro. Holla at me. Pull up too. And it's all of this KD talk going on, Barry. I'm definitely trying to get you on the panel to see what you think is best for Kevin Durant this summer. Where can he win now, sooner than later? You know what I'm saying? And again, I appreciate all of y'all, even a KD fan like Barry, but you gotta know that Nets fans are the best fans. I'll be back right after the game. Thank y'all for tuning in. Later, y'all. Peace.
I ain't gonna